When multi-family housing projects come to a community, they bring in tax revenue to help support things like school districts and police and fire departments. But experts say some developers are using a loophole to build projects with tax exemptions.
And they're doing so by working with housing finance corporations, or HFCs, which are meant to encourage building affordable housing.
Now, Williamson County is alleging that one housing group all the way in South Texas is using one of these HFCs to get tax breaks and build with little accountability.
You will not come into our community and steal from our children.
Decision makers in Williamson County Wednesday decried the Cameron County's housing corporation's effort to build more housing in the Hutto area. That's right, Cameron County, over 300 miles away.
Today, Williamson County has drawn a line in the sand. And the way that we choose to protect and care for our kids is to take you to court and to hold you accountable.
The county filed a lawsuit against the Housing Finance Corporation for allegedly violating the Texas Housing Finance Corporation Act. We asked them for a comment on this lawsuit. They declined to comment before our deadline. Current state law allows housing finance corporations to be completely tax exempt. Some Texas legislators say these HFCs are creating tax shelters and generate millions in fees for developers. Other lawmakers say developers are increasingly exploiting that property tax loophole.
They don't have to ask the judge, the city, the school district, or no one, and they can wipe out that property tax and they don't have to notify anyone.
State Representative Gary Gates has been fighting this for a few years. He recently filed legislation to eliminate this loophole and stop these types of deals.
Because I have a priority number, I think I'm going to be able to move it out of the house here fairly quickly.
But until then, Williamson County thinks they will be successful at stopping the projects.
As you're robbing from our children's educational future by creating these tax schemes that take away tax to pay for our teachers in the local classroom. It is wrong.
In Williamson County, Sam Stark, KXAN News.
And the Cameron County HFC also has properties in North Texas and in the San Antonio area, and it's not the only organization doing this. Now, according to a letter sent to the Attorney General's office from some lawmakers, the HFCs typically get fees from developers as well as a portion of cash generated by operating the complexes. Now, to add some depth, this tax exemption scheme is said to be nearly identical to a law Texas officials patched up during the 2023 legislative session. Now, according to the Houston Chronicle, public facility corporations, or PFCs, also earned big fees to help developers around the state shed their property taxes. The counties using it were also looking to create more affordable housing by building low-cost units in their communities. The funds counties accumulated under the tax exemption were meant to pay for the units, but some counties had no idea they were losing money until it was too late.